Hello guys, today I'm here to explain how Tyler, the Creator's Cherry Bomb, aka his most hated album, is actually the most important album he made through his whole career anyways. Enough yapping, let's get into it. When Cherry Bomb dropped in 2015, listeners were taken aback by its drastic shift in sound. Tyler's previous albums, Goblin 2011 and Wolf 2013, were more cohesive, with polished production that blended introspection, storytelling, and dark humor. However, Cherry Bomb felt chaotic. The album fused elements of punk rock, industrial, jazz, and hip-hop into a dizzying, abrasive experience. It was loud, jarring, and far from the conventional. Tracks like Death Camp opened the album with distorted guitars and heavy beats, while others like See You Again offered softer, more melodic moments. The sound felt unrefined, as if Tyler were intentionally leaving imperfections in his wake. In interviews, Tyler admitted he wanted to make an album that was raw and messy, reflecting how his thoughts often felt. This was a direct contrast to his earlier, more controlled efforts, and it signaled that Tyler was stepping outside his comfort zone. One of the key themes in Tyler's earlier work was his emotional turmoil, his struggles with depression, isolation, and self-doubt. Cherry Bomb continues that tradition, but takes it a step further by exploring vulnerability in a much more fragmented, disjointed way. The moments of self-reflection on tracks, like Fucking Young Perfect, are juxtaposed with the wild, almost chaotic energy of songs like Smuckers, where the high-profile features of Kanye, West, and Lil Wayne give the track a more boastful, unpredictable tone. The emotional complexity of Cherry Bomb comes from its combination of aggression and tenderness. It wasn't just about the loud, brash energy that had defined Tyler's previous alter egos like Wolf Haley. It was about the internal conflict between wanting to break free and the need to come to terms with personal insecurities. Tyler's willingness to embrace both sides, his tough exterior and his softer, more introspective side, marks a significant step in his emotional and artistic development. On Find Your Wings, Tyler channels his longing for independence and self-discovery, touching on the universal desire to break free from societal expectations and discover one's true self. These moments were a precursor to the vulnerability that would dominate his later works like Flower Boy, where Tyler's struggles with identity, love, and self-acceptance would come to the forefront in a more polished, mature way. Although Tyler had developed various alter egos in his previous albums, Cherry Bomb introduced a more ambiguous concept of identity. The album doesn't focus on a single character or persona. There isn't a Wolf Haley or Sam narrating the tracks. Instead, the alter ego of Cherry Bomb represents the idea of fragmentation and internal conflict. Overall, if it wasn't for Cherry Bomb, we would not have albums such as Flower Boy, Igor, and See My Weigel. Overall, what I'm getting at is Cherry wasn't meant to be a good album. It was meant to be an experimental album. Anyways, thank you for listening to this yap session, and hope you learned a thing or two about Tyler, the Creator's most important album.